What has your experience been like with Home Instead Senior Care?
It's been wonderful. Like I said, I was so scared when I first was coming home, and because my husband couldn't be with me during the day, you know, Channel 11 had given him nine weeks with me, you know, off work.
Of like family leave type of thing, yeah.
Well, actually, it was. I had some days coming, some vacation time, so it all worked out just fine. And I really do have to say too, that when I talked to Rithika on the phone, she made it so absolutely wonderful and pleasant. And then she came out to the house and we talked and we talked, and she put my mind at ease. I was describing the kind of person I needed with Diana. She wanted to know what kind of person. I explained we needed a companion, not a caretaker. But at that time, Diana's ears were just terribly plugged up, and so we needed somebody who could talk distinctly and clearly and loudly so Diana could understand that person, you know. So, but Rithika made it so smooth, so wonderful. I felt like I was at home when I talked to her, and she just made it an absolutely wonderful experience. And then not only did she convince me, but when we found out we didn't need you just as fast as I thought we had, which I thought I was going to, Blue Cross had made a mistake. It was going to be like a 3-day thing, but it turned out it was a lot longer, well, a 5-day thing. So what happened, Rithika came back out and talked to Diana herself too before, and then when she picked Shelley, it was like they're sisters from a different mother.
What would you say you've enjoyed the most or benefited the most from by having Shelley here?
Well, the companionship, you know, and just the, you know, not having to be alone or to worry about being alone, because, you know, she's taken very good care of me. And I mean, she was always there for anything I needed, you know, and half the time, like, you know, she'd bring me a glass of water without even asking. She'd just always make sure I had that. And sometimes, you know, every once in a while I didn't feel good or something, and we would just sit there and watch television or something, you know. We didn't even have to interact, just be there together.
Or I'd call and I needed a piece of information. Shelley was nice to go rummaging off the top of my desk or look for stuff on the refrigerator for me, give me a phone number.
She was just always there for me. Well, when I got out of the hospital, when I first went in the nursing home, I couldn't walk at all. I had lost total function of my legs. So when I came home like 3 weeks later, I mean, you know, I was still having trouble getting around. So, I mean, you guys were lifesavers, you know, really, you know, it made me feel so comfortable, you know, being alone in the house. So, well, I wasn't alone, you know, so.
Okay, well, thank you. Can you share with us what kinds of things does Shelley, your caregiver from Home Instead, what does she do for you or with you, typically in the home?
Oh, well, she made sure I ate.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if I needed anything, she was right there. You know, she helped me in the shower because, you know, I couldn't get in and out too much by myself, and just made sure I was comfortable and kept me company, which was, you know, very important to me because, you know, my husband had to be at work, so, you know, and I to be honest, I was scared to death when I got out of the nursing home because, you know, I basically had just learned to walk, and, you know, I was starting to get around, but I was so afraid to be alone. You know, I mean, having Shelley here, you know, I mean, she gave me the confidence that when I finally was on my own, you know, well, actually, today was the first day I've been without Shelley, and, you know, I mean, I miss her like crazy, but it just, you know, I felt I had the confidence to be by myself.